Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Big Bill coming to you from Catastrophe Railroad, aka South Brooklyn Railroad. And I just wanted to give an update on the Brooklyn Lollipop Company building. I placed it in, put it in, and I put these fences in. These are corrugated fences that I made for the O'Shea scrap company, but they didn't work out. I didn't like the way they looked, and I got to tighten them up a little bit here, but I put them in last night, and they look pretty good. I'm pretty much happy with the way they look, and the pop truck is in there for the Brooklyn Lollipop, and we have the forklift there getting some, loading some sugar in there and some dye or whatever. But this is what we got so far, and this is what we put up there. So you can see we got Big Al's Auto. I added that arrow, cut the arrow out and put it there, just to give it a little thing. Pitch Inks paints, the water tower. I put some. One of you guys recommended putting some graffiti on the tank, so I did that, and I put some graffiti on the building itself. And also, this was made by Curtis Hunt, an HO scale modeler from Florida. He made this for the layout and for the Brooklyn Lollipop Company, and I greatly appreciate it. So shout out to you, Curtis. Thank you so much. It goes well on the building. I like the way it looks. Oh, and my good friend Phil Wyman told me that the ladder was upside down, and he was absolutely correct. So we changed it. Thank God it was done in plastic. I just knocked it off and turned it upside down again, or right side up, if you will. But this is where we got on the Brooklyn Lollipop Company. Still doing some work on it, some weathering, and we're not really finished yet. I don't like, you can see the base of it. I'm going to fix that by putting some ground cover in there and some weeds. And weeds along the fence line here as well, and to give it that derelict, rundown Brooklyn type look in the 70s, because that's what this was all about, and that's what we're doing here. So that's where I got so far. I did have to take away the on this section. This was right where this fence sits. There was the Dean Street Lumber Company office and a tree there, and I took that out, and I expanded this fence thing. It wasn't really working, so I decided to go with this. So we'll see what happens. Also, in replacing this building, the original Dean Street Lumber Company is there. I'm sorry, Dean Street. The Brooklyn Lollipop Company is there. It's a DPM kit. So this is what replaced it, and I'm kind of liking this a little bit better because I worked on this a little bit more. I detailed it. I copied it off another photograph that was down in that section of Brooklyn, in South Brooklyn. So the color scheme, the black and the gray, and stuff like that. So I'm really happy with the way this turned out and the way it looks. I did some scenic ballast. I tuned up the track a little bit. It was kind of dirty, so I scrubbed it all down. I used the track and rail Axe 606, wet it down with a little rag, put it on the rail. Everything seems to be working normally. And one of you guys out there, I forget who it was, I'm so sorry, he told me to put on, he said, why don't you put some graffiti stickers on, which I thought was a good idea. So I put it on the water tower, and I put it on the building in itself, and stuff like that. So that's where we're at with this. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, still a little bit more weathering to do, a little more some stuff, electrical boxes on the side that I got from Model Tech that I'm gonna do, and stuff like that. So give me a shout out or whatever you need to do on this video. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comments, always welcome. And let me know what you guys think. I'd really greatly appreciate the feedback. Okay? You take care. God bless. And hey, we'll see you guys on the radio.